atmosphere inside the royal palace was unlike anything seen in recent memory. What began as a prestigious royal gathering quickly transformed into one of the most talked about moments in modern royal history. Cameras flashed endlessly. Distinguished guests filled the grand hall. Members of the royal family arrived one after another, carefully following tradition and protocol. But then came the moment that changed everything. As Catherine, Princess of Wales, stepped through the entrance, an unexpected wave of whispers swept across the room. At first, many couldn't understand what had caused the sudden reaction. Then they saw it. Resting elegantly upon Catherine's head was a magnificent royal tiara, surrounded by decades of history, symbolism, deep emotional significance. Within seconds, photographers began focusing their lenses. Royal observers exchanged glances. Guests leaned toward one another, and somewhere among the gathering, one particular reaction appeared to catch everyone's attention. Because according to those closely watching the event, Queen Camilla seemed visibly startled by what she had just witnessed. What happened next would ignite days of speculation, headlines, and debate across royal circles. The royal family has always understood the power of symbolism. Every jewel, every brooch, every sash, every tiara. Nothing is worn without careful consideration. For generations, royal jewelry has carried messages that often speak louder than words. That is precisely why Catherine's appearance created such a stir. The tiara she wore wasn't simply another piece from the royal collection. It was one of the most revered and recognizable treasures associated with royal tradition. Its appearance immediately raised questions. Why now? Why this event? And why did palace insiders reportedly become so interested in the decision behind its selection? As Catherine made her way through the reception area, photographers continued documenting every angle. Observers noted her confidence, her composure, her calm smile. Yet despite the elegance of the evening, attention remained fixed on the dazzling piece atop her head. Many longtime royal watchers described the moment as symbolic. Some even called it historic. The significance wasn't necessarily about the jewel itself. Rather, it was about what the moment seemed to represent. Over the years, Catherine has gradually taken on more responsibilities within the monarchy. From official tours to state occasions, she has become one of the most trusted and admired members of the royal family. Her popularity continues to grow both in Britain and internationally. Public appearance now carries added weight. Each decision is examined carefully. Gesture is interpreted through the lens of the monarchy's future, and that future appeared very much on display during this remarkable evening. As guests settled into the event, conversations increasingly revolved around Catherine's appearance. Royal commentators would later note that her choice projected confidence, continuity, and stability. These are qualities the monarchy values deeply during periods of transition. But perhaps the most fascinating element of the story involved the cameras themselves, because among hundreds of photographs captured that evening, several images quickly began circulating online. The photographs appeared to show Queen Camilla observing Catherine's arrival. Within hours, social media users were analyzing every expression, every glance, and every interaction. Some claimed Camilla looked surprised. Others suggested she appeared thoughtful. A few insisted the images revealed tension. Of course, photographs often capture isolated moments that can be interpreted in many different ways, yet that didn't stop speculation from spreading rapidly. Royal enthusiasts around the world began discussing the significance of what they believed they had seen. Meanwhile, palace observers focused on a larger question. Was Catherine's appearance simply a matter of tradition? Or was it part of a broader message regarding the monarchy's future direction? The answer remains known only to those closest to royal decision-making. However, one thing became impossible to ignore. The public reaction was overwhelming. News outlets highlighted Catherine's appearance across front pages and television broadcasts. Fashion experts praised her elegance. Historians discussed the tiara's legacy. Royal analysts examined every detail of the event. And through it all, Catherine remained characteristically silent. She offered no explanation, no statement, no clarification. Instead, she allowed the moment to speak for itself. That silence only fueled additional interest. Throughout royal history, some of the most powerful messages have been delivered without a single word being spoken. A carefully chosen jewel, a seat arrangement, an invitation, a public appearance. These subtle signals often carry enormous significance within royal circles. Many observers felt this event belonged firmly within that tradition. As the evening continued, Catherine moved effortlessly through conversations with diplomats, dignitaries, and honored guests. Witnesses described her as relaxed and confident. She appeared fully comfortable beneath the intense media attention surrounding her. In contrast, discussions surrounding Queen Camilla continued to grow. Commentators revisited old debates regarding royal symbolism and hierarchy. They examined historical precedents, they compared previous state occasions, and they searched for clues that might explain why this particular appearance generated such extraordinary attention. What made the situation even more intriguing was the timing. The monarchy has experienced significant changes in recent years. New roles have emerged. Responsibilities have shifted. Public expectations have evolved. Against that backdrop, every public appearance takes on added importance. Every royal event becomes part of a larger narrative about continuity and succession. For many observers, Catherine's appearance embodied exactly that narrative. She represented the next generation, the future, bridge between royal tradition and modern public expectations. And when she entered the room wearing one of the monarchy's most treasured symbols, image resonated powerfully with audiences around the world. The reaction was immediate, the discussion was intense, and the implications were impossible to ignore. Yet, as dramatic as the evening had already become, insiders would soon suggest that even more remarkable details emerged behind palace walls after the event concluded. Questions were reportedly being asked, conversations were taking place, and according to growing speculation, the true significance of Catherine's appearance was only beginning to unfold. What happened after the camera stopped rolling would prove even more fascinating than the moment that captured the world's attention. As guests departed and the evening drew to a close, the photographs continued spreading across newspapers, television broadcasts, and social media platforms around the world. The image of Catherine wearing the historic tiara quickly became the defining visual of the event. By the following morning, royal commentators were still debating its significance. Some viewed it as a celebration of tradition. Others interpreted it as a powerful acknowledgement of Catherine's growing role within the monarchy. Whatever the intention may have been, the public response left little doubt about one thing. The Princess of Wales had commanded the attention of the world. Meanwhile, speculation surrounding Camilla's reaction showed no signs of slowing down. Countless online discussions focused on the now famous photographs captured during Catherine's arrival. Supporters and critics alike offered competing interpretations, yet despite the endless commentary, no official statement emerged from the palace. As is often the case with royal matters, silence only deepened the intrigue. Royal historians were quick to remind audiences that ceremonial jewels have long served as symbols of continuity and legitimacy. For centuries, monarchs and future queens have used such treasures to reinforce the enduring strength of the crown. Viewed through that historical lens, Catherine's appearance carried a significance that extended far beyond fashion or personal style. It represented heritage, duty, responsibility, and perhaps most importantly, the future. Many observers noted that Catherine appeared completely at ease throughout the evening. There was no sign of hesitation, no indication that she was overwhelmed by the attention. Instead, she carried herself with the confidence expected of someone increasingly viewed as one of the monarchy's central figures. That confidence did not go unnoticed. Across Britain and beyond, praise poured in from supporters who admired her composure and dedication to royal service. For them, the evening became more than a glamorous state occasion. It became a glimpse of what the next chapter of the monarchy might look like, and that may ultimately explain why the moment resonated so strongly. The story was never solely about a tiara. It was about symbolism, about transition, about the enduring fascination people hold for the royal family and its future. As headlines continued appearing throughout the week, one conclusion emerged repeatedly. Catherine's entrance had created a moment that would be remembered for years to come. Whether viewed as a statement of confidence, a tribute to tradition, or simply a stunning royal appearance, succeeded in capturing the imagination of millions. And while debates about Camilla's reaction may continue, the lasting image remains unmistakable. A grand royal hall, a room filled with dignitaries and distinguished guests, the flash of countless cameras. Catherine stepping forward beneath the glow of one of the monarchy's most treasured symbols. In that instant, history, tradition, and the future seemed to meet in a single unforgettable moment. The cameras captured it, the public embraced it, and the royal world has been talking about it ever since. Because sometimes the most powerful royal messages are not delivered through speeches or announcements. Sometimes they arrive quietly, carried by tradition, framed by history, and revealed in a single image that leaves everyone wondering what comes next. And for many royal watchers, that question remains unanswered. Was this simply an elegant appearance at a prestigious event? Or was it a glimpse into the future of the monarchy itself? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. The moment Catherine entered wearing the sacred tiara, the conversation changed and the world was watching.